Tugboats maneuver vessels through the tightest spaces, such as a narrow canal or crowded harbor. But don't be fooled by their size. They're powerful enough to move vessels up to 1,000 times bigger than them. Here's how. The first thing to note about tugboats is that they are practically all engine. These diminutive boats sport diesel engines of up to 3,400 horsepower. That gives the average harbor boat an insane weight-to-power ratio, a whopping 9.5 compared to the 1.2 of the cargo ships they pull. These engines can power up to 3 propellers acting in tandem, generating massive amounts of thrust for the small boat. This thrust is the force that generates a tugboat's bollard pull, the theoretical maximum amount of force it can exert on a pulled object. While most tugboats are able to exert 110 tons of bollard pull, recent technological developments have allowed the construction of the Island Victory, which sports a bollard pull of 526 tons. But it isn't just their engines that allow them to do what they do so well. Tugboats also need to have extreme maneuverability, which is achieved through a sophisticated system of rudders and nozzles. Their overall design is also a big contributing factor to how much they can pull. Tugboats feature heavy displacement hulls, which allow them to dig into the water, creating more friction, which means a greater bollard pull. Some tugboats, such as tractor tugboats, have propulsion units located close to the bow and the towing point located close to the stern, allowing an even greater amount of maneuverability. Tugboats can either operate solo or in a team when moving megaships through a port or canal. It depends on just how big the tugboats and the megaships are. At this point, they have 2 options. First off, they can use tow lines to pull ships toward their destination. Tow lines are typically made of exceptionally durable material to prevent wear and damage from rust. They are hooked up to large ships using a winch, allowing them to pull the ships. At low speeds, large ships don't have enough water passing over the rudder to allow them to make quick turns, so this help is needed. But there's a catch. Towing provides less navigational control and precision, so tugboats will often push more than tow. That way they can just cruise up to the side of a ship and push. Bigger ships have designated spots along their hull where it's safe for tugboats to push. But even this tactic doesn't come without a drawback. It can be dangerous to push in rough waters, especially since the tugboat and ship will constantly bang into one another. Tugboats perform a host of other functions besides helping large ships make precise maneuvers. You'll often see them help put out fires at sea, assist with ice breaking, and even guide crippled ships towards safe land. If a large ship needs some support, chances are a tugboat is going to be there. With cargo ships growing bigger and bigger, tugboats are becoming an even more important fixture for any port or harbor. Cargo ships will always need the help of a tugboat to help it pass through tight spaces or even dock. Thankfully, the tugboat will always be there.